this pod is telling me no.
Hey. Well, my.
We're going to get to that. We'll get to that a little later. What up, world? It is your boy, JRed the King, a.k.a. JRed Murphy, a.k.a. JRed the Entertainer. Des, are you familiar with the AKAs? Okay, so let me show you. It's your boy, JRed the King, a.k.a. JRed Murphy, a.k.a. JRed the Entertainer, a.k.a. Richard Flyer, a.k.a. LL Cool JRed. Why? Because the ladies do love me. A.k.a. the Latino Bambino, a.k.a. Brown Sugar, a.k.a. What? Who ran out of the jerk store and ran out of? No, it's Jerry Seinfeld. That's right. I try to get a Jerry Seinfeld show every time. Oh, yeah, AKA presidential ish. You can call me Joe. Sliding right in your girls' DMs. AKA Sleepy Joe. AKA the Brown Mamba. Rest in peace to the GOAT, Kobe Bryant. Speaking of GOAT, you can call me Tom Brady. Tom Brady again. Flagger Woods. Desiree got me all discombobulated.
I'm just like, dang, how many more?
Flagger Jordan, and last but not least, Muhammad Ghali. That's Ghali. Paul?
Yes, sir. P. Scorch. Paul Scorch. A.K.A. Mr. Yeah.
Yeah!
Let's get to it, man.
Yes, today we are joined in studio with the very beautiful, my long friend of mine, Miss Desiree. You gotta talk to the mic.
Hello.
I go by Desiree.
Hey.
Hey, Desiree, could you swing that microphone a little bit to your right? There you go, right?
Directly in front.
Right in front of you.
Oh,
Perfect.
Yeah, there we go.
Okay.
Now we good.
In there.
And of course, in the background, that beautiful voice that you don't hear anymore because he's too busy for us, and he has nothing but employees because his business is growing so heavy. It's the Podfather himself.
Podfather, back at it.
What's up, Nate Dogg?
Good morning. Happy Saturday to everybody. Very excited to be back in and hanging in with the pod.
Yes.
So, yeah, it's Kaylee away on her bachelorette weekend.
Yes. Congrats, Kaylee.
Congrats.
Congrats. Go have a ball.
Originally, I told her, no, you cannot go. And I went, no, I'd like to actually keep my employees.
Yeah, that's good.
As opposed to being one of those people, it's like, why can't I find anybody to work here?
So shout out to Kaylee.
Shout out to Love.
All we're going to say is, once again, prayers out to our brother. Okay. We love you, dog.
Love you, bro.
All right. And, well, Desiree's here as a special guest today. She has, I wanted to talk to her about some things. See, so Desiree, we usually have, what's the word?
What you mean?
We usually have hussies of women on
Oh, yeah,
the show.
definitely. Yeah.
Oh.
We usually have...
Hoes and... Never mind. Hoes and... Nah, I'm just playing. I ain't never gonna
We
do
usually
that.
have whores on the pod. No, I'm
not
just
gonna
joking.
say
I'm
that.
just joking.
No. We don't do that.
I'm playing all the girls on the pod. We love you.
We
It's
love
just
y'all.
joshing.
Yeah.
We have had like OnlyFans girls and models and
lot.
blah, blah, blah.
I've seen some.
Yeah.
I've seen your guests.
But Desiree is our first wholesome Christian woman.
Hey.
You know what I'm saying? Clap it up for Jesus.
Dope, yeah.
Clap it up for Jesus.
Okay. That's what's happening.
Okay. It's funny because on the ride here, right? Because I went to go pick her up.
Yeah.
I kept cussing.
Yeah.
And I don't like it's just so in me.
Just
So
flows
like
that
I would
way.
curse and I was like, oh shit, my bad. Oh shit, I'm sorry. So I'm gonna try to refrain to be on my best behavior today.
Watch your language.
As you can see, I said presidential-ish Joe slide.
I
so
see.
like,
Yeah,
I caught
yeah.
myself.
You still said
You know what I'm
slide.
saying? I did.
Cussing doesn't really I mean, it does make me uncomfortable, but I think like the fact that you apologize and you're aware, like that's everything versus someone who will just keep going.
Yeah, because some people be
my
like, I'm not
goodness.
changing my lifestyle because you changed yours.
Yeah.
And that's
Yeah.
crazy.
Right.
Yeah.
I used to work with a pastor, and like I would tell the dudes, like, bro, have some respect, bro. Like, you know what I mean? Like he's a whole pastor. Like, why are you talking reckless in front of him?
You going crazy.
Yeah, and then he would be like, you know, the same as you. He's probably like, the fact that I acknowledged it, he liked it, you know, but the other guys, he's not going to make them change their lifestyle.
Right.
But at the same time, it's like, come on, bro. Y'all had to be raised with some type of manners.
Yeah,
You'd be surprised.
Yeah, it's crazy.
Actually.
All right, so Des, I've known you for a long time. This lifestyle is new, correct?
It is.
So explain the what happened to bring you here.
Well, I mean, life. I was in a relationship really young, got married young, and then it went like left.
Mm-hmm.
And with that happening, I just, you don't realize you're spiraling out of control until you've like went really deep down like some sort of hole, or you reach your bottom.
Mm-hmm.
You do. And it took like me acknowledging that I needed a savior to change a lot. Like I didn't, when you're doing things, you don't really feel like you're doing wrong. You become very comfortable in your lifestyle.
Right.
And the next thing you know, you're compromising so much more. Like things I never thought I'd do, I did.
Mm-hmm.
And I justify it. Like, well, if someone didn't do this, then I wouldn't be doing that. Or, and it just, I feel like it got out of control. I'm like, I'm better than this.
Yeah.
And this is not like, I'm literally the person who I would judge, even though we shouldn't judge people.
Yeah.
It just, I became humble and just, I needed to change.
Mm-hmm.
I don't want to be stuck. Like a lot of people get stuck in their ways, and then, like I said, they get so far into it, they don't see what's wrong.
Mm-hmm. Right. So what has been the hardest part of this journey, would you say?
The fact that I've lived most of my life a certain way and changing it now, that's probably the hardest thing. Like just breaking habits or stopping stopping what before I can do it already, like recognizing, okay, look, I'm starting to compromise again, or I'm starting to do this, and then kind of coming to a halt and bringing myself back. Because before, I was always a reserved person. I think you remember that. Okay, well, I was not a reserved person anymore.
Right.
Like I was, if you made me mad, you knew, like I didn't care. If I wanted to fight, I'd fight. Like, I didn't care. Like I did not care about nobody's feelings because, they didn't care about mine.
Yeah.
And maybe that person didn't do nothing to me, but if you had the opportunity, would you?
Mm-hmm.
And my experiences, they would.
Yeah.
Family, friends, didn't matter who you were in my life, you would do it to me. So not that it gave me the right to do it, but in my head at that time, it's just my turn now. That's all. And it's so unhealthy.
Right.
Yeah.
Toxic.
So you lived in Sacramento and then you moved to Vegas. Did you do the transformation before you moved or while you were in Vegas?
It was actually while I was in Vegas.
Yo, that's gotta be wild. You move to Sin City and say, I'm giving my life to God.
Yeah,
Yes.
that was that way.
Yes. I think I needed the isolation, for sure. I needed to cut off a lot of people. Like I said, was hanging out with the wrong crowds, and then, things would hit the fan, like with my ex and stuff. And, I'm like, why do I have to be friends with people in secret? If we can't be friends in public, that's
Right.
a pretty big red flag that I'm not where I need to be right now. So I think that move, I needed to move. I need to be alone,
Yeah.
with God even. I need to focus more on my kids, like not going out every weekend. Why am I going out every weekend? Yeah, I'm young, but I'm not that young.
Right.
Like, I made a lot of money before I moved out to Vegas. I had nothing to really complain about outside of my problems with my ex. Nothing to complain about. I had money, but I'm like, I'm not saving it. I'm spending it going out, spending it on booths and spending it on what I'm going to wear this weekend. Because, I had it, so why not? And then just like, you need to prioritize. We're getting older.
Desiree was out here in these clubs.
I was in these streets. I was in these streets.
I didn't say street. I said clubs.
I was in the streets. I was doing a lot. And, very subtly, like no one knew necessarily what I was doing. Because, I'm still pretty quiet, but I knew.
Yeah.
And I started to kind of like condemn myself a little bit.
Right.
Yeah.
I'm like, this is not who I am. It's not. This is depression getting out of control and me being numb to everything and everyone around me, including my kids.
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
Not okay.
Right. So how did relationships with like your friends handle the new you?
I don't really have friends. I have some best friends from, childhood that I still talk to, but it is a little different now. Or a lot different now, actually. That's kind of a hard topic, because honestly, I don't know where I stand with some still. I think some still really expect me to compromise or to be, no one had a problem with me when I was a lukewarm Christian.
Right.
One of my friends said, one of my best friends was like, you've always been the one that sought God. You were always the one in church. You brought others to church, and I did. Come with me to church. I was always that person, but what I was doing Monday through Saturday was not the way that a Christian is called to live.
Right.
I was very lukewarm. I did what I wanted to do based off of how I felt at the time with who I wanted to at that time. And like I said, no one had a problem with me then. Everyone wanted to be my friend then.
Right.
Now it's a little different. And, I have no problem with that. I mean, it should call you to rethink some things, how I live.
That's what I was going to say. It's kind of not trying to, throw salt on their name, but, as a friend, if that was your friend, they should respect whatever you do.
Right.
And they should not try to get you to compromise, Because I know, if we go out, I don't drink.
Yeah,
You're not going to be like, here, take this,
Yeah.
So,
Yeah.
I mean,
Right.
I think the older you get anyway, your circle kind of gets smaller.
that's a fact.
Because you start to see who's important in your life and who brings value to your life. And if they don't, or if they not about, seeing you prosper, or they're not about prosperous things, prosperous ways, you kind of move away from them.
Right.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, absolutely. You do. And I want to be the best parent, the best mother,
exactly.
if I got remarried again, the best wife. I don't want anything, my family life, to be compromised because I have the wrong friend.
Yeah.
Exactly.
And that's happened many times.
Yeah.
Right.
So I'm not going to invite that energy in. So if we just can't be friends anymore, then
That's
we
what
can't
it
be
is.
friends anymore.
Yeah.
You don't get to come with me to this next phase in my life. That's
Yeah.
fine.
Yeah.
Some people are here for a good time. Some people are here for a long time.
Basically. And that's
Basically.
really what it is.
Yeah. All right. Well, another question I have. What about dating life while on this journey? Because I think if I remember, I don't know if it was you or not. And this isn't really blowing you up, right? But I want to say you posted a screenshot one time of some dude, and he was like, "I just want to pray. I want to pray together." Was that you?
No.
Okay, who did that? I had somebody on the same journey as you, and you could tell dude was trying to weasel his way in, and was just like,
Don't get me wrong, that has happened. I think the screenshots I've shared on Instagram has been more so people literally begging to have sex with me or change
seen
my
that.
or
I've seen that.
Yeah, or change my mind.
yeah,
By using God, which has been kind of disgusting.
That's
Yeah.
ridiculous.
And it's happened a lot. But yeah, I mean, so dating, I'm just now starting to be open-minded to it. It has not been easy because, I have been trying, keyword, to be celibate for almost a year now, I think. I don't even know. And I've failed multiple times. This brings it back to compromising and having the wrong people around.
right.
Since I've been baptized, I even have failed. But this was me being naive, thinking I can have somebody come over that I once was with before because they understood and respected me.
Yeah.
And they didn't. And it ended up going a certain way, So and then I just feel like it's God's way of showing me that I really do. I think I'm in a season right now where I really do have to cut people off.
Right.
Yeah.
So dating, it's hard because, come on, everything is sexualized.
Yeah.
Literally everything.
Everything. And I think that's been one of my struggles too, though, is the whole celibacy thing is like before, like, I had a friend or a boyfriend or whatever the case, and it like every day, a few times a day, like to go from that to cold turkey, like, like I'm super serious, and I'm like, dang, I never really thought I had a problem with this, and you don't think women can, but they do, like especially if that's what you're used to, and then. So like I said, I started in Vegas when I started changing my life. I dated a guy out there, and he was a Hebrew Israelite.
Okay.
So
he was wild. He's the one. Them are the ones that came with me. He's like, you black, brother. You black. I'm like, no, I'm Spanish, though. He's like, no. You don't know the history.
Like,
you were black. The Aztecs was in it. And I was like, oh, all right. I guess I'm black.
Oh my God, that's so funny. So like, I mean, he wasn't super into it because I mean, long story short, he ended up marrying like a white woman. So if you were really a Hebrew Israelite, right? Yeah. But he was trying to like change my mind about things. I'm like, this is weird. But yeah, I dated him, and that went a certain way quickly. Like it just, and he actually ended up marrying her while dating me, mind you.
That's crazy.
Well, she was across literally the world. She's like in England. They had some weird sort of situation. I don't understand it. But once I found out, I like cut it off. I mean, it took some time because I mean, you went from being my whole boyfriend to.
That's crazy.
I don't know.
He was like, I need 2 queens.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's just crazy.
He said 1 white one for the ancestors.
There's some good in this world.
Yeah. So I mean, I thought I was dating a man of God, and then ended up being like, I mean, not saying that he's not, but then it was like, are you really a man of God? Because I'm compromising.
Right.
Now, we've done it once, and now it's not stopping. It ended up like putting a pause or like a halt to what I was doing, my transformation, and I had to completely cut that off. So like I said, dating's been people trick you.
Yeah.
They definitely trick you. And I mean, back in the day, for me, it's like, well, I mean, hey, you're lying, I'm lying, we both lying. Like, now I'm like, it doesn't hurt my feelings, but in the same sense, I'm like, why are you even playing with me?
Right.
I'm like, just go over there.
I hear a lot of stories about like single women, and I just be like, dang, you got the women are lucky that I am married.
Yeah.
Because I'll show them what a real nigga is.
I mean,
right?
That's kind of how I feel
bro.
now. Now that I'm married to Jesus, I'd be like, bro,
Yeah.
you could have met me a year ago, okay? You should have met me a year ago. Like, for real. And I'm like, bro, you cannot play me.
The things that some of these dudes get off to these women, like, and I just be like, how do they think that would work?
And the cold part about it be working.
I know.
It be working.
It do work on some.
From a woman's point of view, it don't. We just either don't care or remember we're playing you too. Like honestly, like let's say.
Hold on, I'm gonna move this back a little bit.
Let's say like I don't know, he hits you with, we can't go to dinner tonight. I got this, and that. And you're like, bro, I already know because I saw you all under her comments. Right. I'm like, oh, okay. Now I'm hitting up somebody and going out. Like, honestly, like, you're not getting away with it. Mm-hmm. I'm just playing along. Yeah. And now I'm about to go do my thing.
Yeah.
Got you.
So like, 2 can play that game.
It really is like that. I don't think people think like that.
Yeah.
Like, if I was to do it, too, like, he's probably doing the same thing. And that's one thing I've learned, which also helped me make up my mind to transform my life was, people think they're getting away with a lot and they're not. Like, I got to stand back being a single person, even though I was, dating someone pretty consistently. Like, I still, like, I got to see, like, how people really play. Married people, people in committed long-term relationships. Like, I got to see it. I'm like, this is not what I want. Like, you guys are everyone is so messy. I'm messy, too. I can't even talk about it, it right now. But, like, it was messy to watch. I was like, yeah, you're sleeping with her. She's sleeping with, they're married. That's her baby daddy. But and then they're over there having threesomes. And that was another thing. Like, I didn't, how often people would come to me asking me for a threesome?
Yeah, that's crazy.
No, regularly.
I mean, like,
I'm like, what type of energy am I putting off to people to make them feel like, and then like the way I was, like, I didn't mind entertaining it, the thought. Sometimes, I'm not saying I haven't done these things, but I am saying like I'm clearly putting out an energy that's making people think this is what they could get from me. And I thought I was quiet. I thought I was, just in the background, but clearly I'm not.
Yeah, that's how you move, man. That's how you move.
Because like, so me and my wife, we've never done a threesome thing, but we've talked about it, right? Yeah. And then you saying that kind of makes me feel like shit. Like, damn, if I ever did, I've never, approached a girl like, do this. But then it's like, if I were to, or if she was to, I wouldn't want her to feel like, damn, that's all we think of you. You know what I mean? But that it kind of makes.
I mean, you didn't ask me to go out to get coffee. You know what I'm saying? Like, you didn't ask me to go out and get breakfast. Like, you're not. You just how you feel about. And then when I say I've been approached so many times, like, it's kind of, I can't even count.
That's crazy.
I can't even count, and that doesn't even include the times I've been pulled on, like actually physically pulled on into like a couple's bubble, like while out.
That's crazy.
Yeah, as well.
That's weird.
That is weird.
That's what I'm saying. I'm like, what am I doing? Like, how am I portraying myself right now? Something has to give here.
These dudes is just
we're trying to get it off. We're trying to get it off, man. I'm trying to tell you.
That's crazy. That is
different
crazy.
maneuvers, man.
Yeah.
So what? Oh, go ahead.
No, go ahead.
No, I was just gonna ask you. So, what is the wildest way somebody has tried to approach you to get to talk to you? Like, where you think back and you're like, bro,
what you was thinking about?
You're sick.
I mean, you mean like just talking or like threesomes?
Just talking.
I mean, I've been sent many like pictures before without any sort of permission or conversation. Like, it was supposed to move me, like, but pardon my language, dick doesn't move me. It didn't move me then, and it doesn't move me now, especially. But it would be like, hey, look. And I'm like, great, you're blessed.
Yeah, I've never understood.
Like, I don't know what else to say. Like, it doesn't make me want to do anything
That's
with you.
the funniest thing in the world. I'm on here laughing because I'm like, bro, like, what in anybody's mind, right? Man's mind in particular would be like, you know what I'm gonna do?
I'm gonna send this dick.
I don't even know her like that. I don't even know her. But watch this.
You know,
get that off and send it, bro.
Like, to keep it a buck, to really, like, if you really wanted her attention, you could have sent her like a picture of your credit card.
But yeah.
Oh, but wait, I've gotten those too. Not the credit cards, but like the whole money thing. Like, hey, I have this, I have that. Especially in Vegas. Like, and it was funny because once I really gave my life to the Lord, it was coming in, just flowing, like music video offers. I'd meet all types of people, YouTube personalities, like even ushers, backup dancers, like stuff like that. Like, people would just come in and be like, hey, you should, try to give you your number. And then if it was a man who was just trying to get my attention, like there was this one artist, I forget it, I think his name is Al Capone or something like that. He had his manager get my number, and I was like, okay, well, maybe. Like, it was one of those moments where like it all happened really fast. They were like having like a photo shoot out in the parking lot, and I didn't even know who the guy was, and the manager comes in and goes, hey, you got really pretty eyes. I was like, okay, thanks. And I ended up giving him my number. Like it just happened fast. So the manager blew me up, literally, like, until they left Vegas, like blew me up trying to link up with them. And I'm like, is it because you guys, whatever status, and you should have saw the car and all, and like he looked like a fool, honestly, with all of the chains on him, because he came in and spoke to me too, like, and he got my IG, and I was like, okay, that's fine. And I actually went to his page, and it was so uncomfortable, like I had to unfollow him right away, but like he had like this album art cover, like, of Jesus or himself on a cross. And he had 4 different women on the floor kneeling, like one's in a serpent, like type of body, one's in an angel, and some other women. And I'm like, I'm going to back up now, like away. Like, it was a clear sign that I should not have been, given my number, whatever. But people do that. They use their status. They use their money. I had one guy tell me he owns like 2 different boating companies. This was just recently.
So corny.
Dude, yeah, I'm like, money doesn't move me either. I've made a pretty penny.
Yeah.
You know,
so
like,
corny.
am I supposed to care? Like, I know a lot of women, though, do.
They like
And it matters.
Yeah.
And
Like,
they'll mess with you based
that's
off
why I
of how
said
much
these streets
money.
move
Yeah.
different now, bro. I don't
like you said earlier, that it be working. On
it be
something.
working. It be working. Look at my money.
Yeah.
Look at my member.
I should be like, oh, sorry.
Yeah.
Like whatever happened to the art of it, you know what I'm saying? The art of just, talking to a woman.
Exactly.
You know what I mean? Getting to know somebody just off of just friend, you know what I mean? We just talking, you know what I mean? It doesn't even work like that no more. Now it's just, if you're not talking to me, we're not talking about sex.
I think because like
Yeah.
corny dudes, a lot of corny dudes get money.
Yeah, no, of course, because they do corny shit. I mean,
Yeah.
yeah, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So it's like,
Because like me, I mean, you know me since I was a child. You know I always been a little flirt.
He used to kiss me, okay? Like,
Alrighty.
without permission. Do you remember that?
I don't remember this. What are we talking
I
about?
swear. It was
Jay
like in
Kelly?
7th grade. It only happened like I don't know. It happened numerous times. He'd grab my face like this. Like, I don't
so
know
it
what.
wasn't. It wasn't a like.
It wasn't. It wasn't
Okay.
enough. But it would be
I
like he
understand.
would play with me, but I'm like, bro, you really
Yeah.
touched my whole lips. Like,
that.
what's happening here?
It was a wild 7th grader.
You've always been a flirt, so your personality
That's
now
true.
does not surprise me.
We just had a Me Too moment on pod.
you ain't lying at all.
Shit, I'm Jay Kelly, aka Jay Kelly.
Back in the green, huh?
That's crazy. I don't
still
even
flipping on me.
remember this. No.
Yeah, he was a flirt for sure. Because it wasn't just me. Don't get me wrong. Like yeah.
Dang, I was doing
She's
it
like
to
This
every,
guy.
everybody. Huh?
doing it to every minor back in the day.
like lips.
At least you were a minor too.
Yeah. That's hilarious.
Oh, that's funny.
Oh man. Well, Des, I am proud of the journey that you were on, and I
Definitely.
have told you that, and I have told you no matter who comes and goes in your life, you know what I mean. What you're doing is great. You're doing this for a good reason, and you know what I'm saying. Just keep focusing on you,
I am trying to.
Yeah,
and good things will come. God will take care of all that.
all of it. I think trying to become, your best self each and every day. That's what it's about. The pursuit of happiness, trying to be just better every day.
Yeah.
And God will definitely do that for you.
Yeah.
Definitely. Yeah.
Well, Des, now is the time where we talk about what's been going on in the media.
Okay.
Okay,
Called
so
getting to the things.
getting into the shoots. So I'm gonna hit this clip.
Just get the shit first.
The shoots. The shoots. All right. So since we brought it up, since I'm young Jay Kelly, we might as well discuss R. Kelly.
R. Kelly.
Your boy was found guilty
On
all
all
counts, and he faces a minimum of 10 years to life if convicted.
That's it.
10 years to life, yeah. But the judge is gonna. That's only for one thing, though. This is only for like the federal charges. I think he still got like Chicago, and this is New York. He still got things
he
in
got
Chicago.
Chicago.
He ain't never coming out of jail ever again.
No, he's not.
Yeah. Yeah, bro. It's all bad, man. Depending on what that judge said, I don't think he's gonna do the time, man.
You don't think he's gonna do no
I think
time?
he's gonna kill himself.
I think that too.
I think so. I don't
crazy
think.
that you
I
said
don't
that. I
think,
think
I
that
don't
too.
think he's gonna make. I don't think he's mentally up to par at this point. I think he might think about ending it.
Right. What do you think?
Never even thought about that.
Yeah.
And I don't really follow that story or
Yeah.
his case at all. He's been guilty for years.
Right.
Yeah.
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 Like, I
Yeah.
mean, I'm happy he's being convicted for it.
Yeah.
Yeah. You
You
definitely
know?
have to pay for the crimes you commit.
Right? Like, this kind of gross.
His lawyer came out and said, "This was absurd. You ain't watched the 2 documentaries. We knew this was gonna happen."
Yeah.
Multiple people.
That's what I'm saying. Like, I'm not surprised by it at all. But how is he gonna deal with it? I don't know. I would hope that he, at least comes to God. You ain't got no other choices. Where you gonna go now?
Yeah.
Like,
But he was supposed to kind of be, kind of have a connection with God in some of his music. You know what I mean? As far as
that's why I try to be careful. Now that I'm where I am now, I really I'm like,
yeah.
You can tell by how you live who's really a Christian or not.
Got you.
People be lying,
Definitely
pretending, acting.
I mean, look at all the priests.
Look at all the preachers.
For real, which is another thing. Like in my journey, like I used to follow a lot of, pretty popular pastors that I think did plant seeds. Yeah. But as I became more like wise and my knowledge and stuff, I'm like, that's not right. You just want people to keep watching you. Yeah. You're literally compromising the word of God for money. Yep. You can see it now.
And it's crazy because like you if anybody would ever try to trick somebody into doing something, religion is kind of one of the ways to do it.
Absolutely.
I'm not even gonna lie to you. Because you're preying on people's
vulnerability.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Vulnerabilities because they come at you in a dire time, and then it's easy to manipulate that.
Right.
You know what I mean? As far as and it's easy they become prey because they look at you as somebody to guide them into a better place, and then they utilize that because they're looked at as if God is actually talking through them.
Yeah.
They've been called. You've been called to. So you just gotta really be careful.
Yeah.
About who and what you are receiving, and not too much look at the pastor, but just get that message. You know what I mean?
Absolutely. Right. You got to read your Bibles.
You do. That's
important.
important.
Read your Bibles.
That's important.
Yeah, very important. So, R. Kelly's never coming out of jail.
Yeah, I seen a clip where he was in Ethiopia.
Mm-hmm.
And he was like,
was that the cookie one?
Nah, bro. He was on stage talking about, do you have your shots? Do you want to come to America?
Oh, I seen that. Yeah.
You seen that? I was like, bro, what song is this that you're talking about?
Remember when he was like, wipe my lips? Yeah, and he made the girl wipe his lips. Did you ever see that? Yeah. Yo, he's a wild boy.
R. Kelly was wild.
R. Kelly was a wild boy.
Yeah.
Wildin'.
Hey, this video right here had me dying. Look at, I'm gonna listen. So it says R. Kelly in the commissary line. Oh, hold on.
Shit. Not none, dog. A store like that. I ain't got none. I want a cookie.
That's really him too.
I want a cookie. Ain't got none. I want a cookie. Yeah.
Ain't got none.
I want a cookie. Ain't got none.
Yo, I saw that and I was dying laughing.
Yo.
It's R. Kelly.
You be wildin', bro.
Yeah, man. You see that? They also took the key because he had the key to the city in Baton Rouge. Why did he have the key? Why do they do that? Why do they just give random cities the key? Because he's from Chicago.
I don't know, man. I don't know. I think he just was such a accomplished R&B artist that
Baton Rouge ain't got it. You couldn't have gave it to Boosie.
Nah, you can't. I mean, you could. You probably do got a key.
Oh, okay. How many keys can they give?
You probably got a key to the city. You probably got a key.
Can I give multiple keys? How many keys to the city? I want the only key.
But as far as like musically, bro, like I mean, he's a scumbag and he ain't gonna never see a light of day again.
Right.
But as far as music goes, ain't really nobody touching that boy R&B wise, man. He's like one of them goats as far as like Mike and then him.
He is.
You know what I'm saying? As far as music goes.
Honey Love is one of my favorite songs.
All of it.
It used to be one of mine.
Yeah, it's crazy.
Yeah.
I used to play that often just on a regular.
Yeah.
Just on my way to work. On the way to work.
12 play, all of it, man. Like that is that boy got some bangers, man.
Yeah.
That's a fact. That's a fact. Man, so did you see
That's my baby.
You said what?
That's my baby.
Oh. Did you see Bill Cosby's publicist come out?
Yeah, so he's being railroaded, right?
Yeah, he said he's being railroaded. Yo, you think Bill Cosby's sitting there just looking at him like, bro, shut up. Like, why are you bringing more heat to my name? I'm free. I'm out here.
He's like, I'm not OJ.
Yeah.
That's funny.
That's hilarious. I'm going to read exactly what he said. Let me find it. Okay, so
man.
As the publicist of Mr. Cosby. I have the right to my opinion, and my opinion is not a reflection of Mr. Cosby's. Yes, I feel that Robert Kelly was railroaded, and those were my words, not the words of Mr. Cosby. I will continue to reflect my views because the First Amendment allows me the same privileges as the media. Thank you very much. That was very nail emoji. Just, thank you very much.
Question.
Yes, sir.
What the fuck is wrong with this dude?
with the publicist?
Yeah. Well, first of all, why are you go ahead and say what you want, but why are you stepping out and going, well, I'm the publicist for Bill Cosby?
Yeah.
Well, so first of all, you've already implicated him by saying you're the publicist, so you speak for him.
Right.
And then you say something crazy.
Yeah.
And then you go, well, I have the First Amendment right. You do. The First Amendment protects you from oppression from the government, not from consequences from your stupid words.
Yes.
Right.
That's a fact. That's why I'm like, why? No, like nobody asked you. You think this happened and people were like, get Bill Cosby's publicist on the line.
We want to know what he has to say.
Couldn't pick that guy out of a lineup.
Yeah, we need to know what he thinks about the situation. Like, come on, bro. You just making it hot for the Huxtable.
Yeah, that's bad. That's so bad.
That's crazy. These dudes is all crazy, man.
Yeah.
Okay, next. You may not care about the Super Bowl.
Oh, man, that's going to be.
But do you ever care about the halftime show at the Super Bowl?
I actually don't.
You don't? Okay, so what if I told you, get ready, you got Dr. Dre, Snoop Dogg, Kendrick Lamar, Eminem, and Mary J. Blige performing.
That is a pretty wild lineup.
That's going to be fire.
That's going to be crazy.
Fire.
But
that is pretty wild.
Since nobody wants to say it, I'll say it. Why Mary J. Blige?
When you said it, I was like, that's a kind of random one to squeeze in.
You got to have the R&B act, you know what I mean?
Just a little bit.
It's just like legend. I mean, not saying that she's not a legend, but it's like rap legend, West Coast rap legend, West Coast rap. Yeah. Eminem, lyricist rap legend, and Mary J. Blige.
Watch her step.
Yeah.
You do that Mary J. dance.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
There's just a soften it a little bit.
She got to sing the Popeyes commercial like she did.
Wait a minute, what?
You don't remember when she did that commercial?
She didn't do no Popeyes, did she?
I don't remember that.
I don't remember.
YouTube it right now.
I don't remember. She did Popeye? Not the current theme song.
Mary J. Blige has a Popeyes commercial, dog, where she's singing for it. I promise. This was like 5 years ago.
Oh, I definitely. Well, I'm not really. I watch TV, but
Popeyes be out of pocket with their commercials, bro. I don't know if you know that, man. They
love them chicken from Popeyes.
I've got Popeye. You see dude singing?
Yeah.
And they had JRed with the helmet.
Yeah.
And they had the drum. And they had the drum.
Is Popeyes even that good? I don't even think I've had Popeyes. Oh yeah, I have.
Funny.
Yeah,
I was gonna get some yesterday, but it was super random because I don't eat it.
No.
So yeah, I don't ever.
You just craved it.
I don't know.
You came back to Sacramento and said, I want Popeyes.
I came back to Sacramento and said I wanted everything, okay? Vegas don't have anything. Like, it's all the basics, In-N-Out, Chick-fil-A. You get tired of Chick-fil-A out there.
Yeah, I can see that.
It's actually Burger King, not Popeyes.
Who? Mary J. Blige?
Yes, sir.
It was a Burger King commercial?
I'm looking at right here. Mary J. Blige Burger King commercial.
Have it your way.
You're right.
It's some chicken commercial. Let me play it for you.
That's what. Yeah, go ahead. Play it. Let's hear it.
Exciting things are happening at Burger King.
Welcome to Burger King.
Oh, what's in those new chicken snack wraps?
What's in the new chicken
chicken wraps?
Mary?
Crispy chicken, fresh lettuce, green cheeses, fresh dressing.
Yeah.
Wow.
She got the bag.
I think I would have preferred if it was Popeyes.
It should have been
Burger King.
Popeyes.
Oh my god.
Should have been a black-owned company.
Mary J. Blige for Burger King.
That's from 2012.
Oh, it was from 2012. Yes, that's the one I was thinking of. Dang, it was 9 years ago.
Ooh.
Yeah.
JRed's gonna taste, man.
That's
some coon shit.
That's some
That's too
craziness. That's
Anyway.
craziness. Yeah. So shout out to all that, man. That show's gonna be crazy.
That show's gonna be phenomenal. What do you think the best Super Bowl performance was ever that you've ever seen?
Bruno Mars actually had a really
Bruno
good
did
performance.
kill it. He did kill it, but I'm gonna give it to Beyonce.
Princess was good too,
I don't remember Princess.
and Michael Jackson's.
I don't remember. Well, I don't remember that like that.
You gotta just
Got our YouTube.
YouTube it. Yeah,
Yeah, I would assume Princess would be raw.
Beyonce's was fire though, but Bruno Mars low key might have one of the top 5s.
Not
I
a
love
fan.
Bruno Mars.
I do too.
Yeah, he's cool. I just he's got to get back in that studio with
With
what's the little boy name?
anything of it, Anderson .Paak.
Anderson .Paak. Yeah, make some more music and
He got 2.
excuse me.
That other one ain't hit like the lead.
Nah, it didn't hit like that at all.
Yeah,
I was like, what are y'all doing?
it was a good song too. It was good, but I think "Leave the Door Open" just set such a
he
high
said it.
bar.
I'm like, bro, you know what? That's probably the problem.
Yeah.
They're like, how do we do this again?
Yes. I think, it's crazy. I think that was Tinashe's problem.
You think so?
Yeah,
you
remember
know
she
what's
came with that
cold-blooded?
2 On song?
Bro,
Oh yeah,
I think Tinashe has a good body of work that is very slept on.
I don't.
I do, bro.
I
She
actually
has
really
music,
did
bro.
like her her first album, like
Yeah,
years
that
ago.
Aquarius
Was it
one. Yeah.
Aquarius. That album is a banger, bro.
I liked it too.
Yeah.
I liked it too. But then after that is when she went independent and then she tried to do her own thing.
Yeah.
And then it's not hitting the way it should. Her newest one that she put out, it's got some joints in it.
Yeah.
But it's also got some like
Some boo boo.
we don't need
I
that.
got you.
Yeah. But okay. What about Britney Spears is officially free from her conservator.
Clap it up.
father.
Yeah.
That's actually really wonderful news.
is.
I felt
Yeah.
so bad for her.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's not cool. Like, imagine the depression she probably is dealing with right now, or was.
So like he even controlled like her social media and all that, right?
Yeah.
See, the first thing she did is I'm gonna upload all these little nudes of mine.
I saw that.
That was wild. You didn't see that?
She's just naked
Oh,
all the
she
time
just,
now.
She just put like emojis on her nipples and on her vagina, and then
The
but everything
Britney
else,
Spears OnlyFans?
nah.
Yeah, she acting out now. She's like, hold on.
We don't
Yeah,
need
she
that.
acting out for
Bust
sure.
it open, huh? Jeez, Britney. Slow down,
It's
buddy.
funny because like all the Instagram models that I follow were like reposting and was like, but y'all want to delete my page if I post it. That's hilarious.
Yeah.
Yeah, but shout out to Britney Spears, man.
Shout out.
So I guess she wanted her dude. I don't know. Did she marry him? I know she was like
think they're
engaged to him,
engaged.
right? She wanted him to be her conservator.
That's retarded.
Why?
I have no idea. I have no idea.
Why does she want to be controlled by somebody? I don't even
I
understand.
think she has to.
I think she has to be. She's clearly not.
Yeah.
If you watch her
Yeah,
Instagram,
she's clearly-
something's going.
She's
Something's
clearly
off.
not there.
Yeah,
Yeah.
she like even in the whole thing, she was like, I'm not saying that I don't need one. I'm saying I don't want him to be it.
Yeah. Yeah.
Ain't that kind of
That's
crazy?
interesting. I
Hey, some people need that. So
I guess the lawyer even said, like, out of all of the cases that I've dealt with like this, like, whoever needed a conservator, none of them has ever, like, had to continue working. So, like, that kind of made the dad look bad. Like, you still got her doing these shows in Vegas.
oh yeah.
You know what I mean?
Doing-
Like,
doing
you're
a monkey
like,
show.
you got her on some slave shit.
Yeah.
So, it's,
yeah, and she
String
didn't
the
control her
strings.
money.
yeah. Yeah, it's crazy.
That's all
As
bad,
a
bro.
father of a daughter, both of
Oh
us.
yeah.
Like, how could you do that to your daughter?
I don't understand it. But you know, money does
Thing.
weird things, bro. Money makes people move weird. Like if
'Cause, I mean, like, as a parent, period, how could you do that? But, you know that your daughter, there's a different relationship between dads and daughters, right?
you're supposed to protect.
Yeah, and it's like, because, like, if we grew up and it was some money issues and, like, it was two men, it was like the son and the dad, I'd be like, okay, that's messed up, but y'all are men, y'all figure that out. But then you look at it like, your baby girl,
Go fight in the
dog.
hallway.
Yeah, like, that's your daughter. What are you
Yeah.
doing?
Yeah, he using her. He's not a good guy. I mean, parents, just because you have kids don't mean that they're gonna be good people,
Ain't that the truth?
bro. You know what I'm saying? It's some of the most horrendous things you will ever see is parents.
And parents use their kids as pawns.
Yeah,
Yeah.
pawns.
Yes, they do.
They innocence, bro. They do crazy shit. So I don't know, man.
Bunch of scumbags.
Yeah, prayers out to her, man.
Yeah, Yeah, I'm glad she's free of him, and hopefully she finds the right person.
So you say what's called conservator? Is that what it's called?
Conservator? Yeah,
She needs that
conservator.
because
she's not mentally there. Like, she's not mentally capable.
she's not. So she never would have the ability to become mentally capable of her own finances, her own independence.
I don't think so. I don't know. I just, you know what I'm saying?
She's that gone. Wow.
I feel like she could, but I think because she is who she is,
Got it.
someone needs to be in control of
Ain't
it.
that
Like, it's a
crazy?
lot of money. You have to think, like, she's,
But she
even when
got
she's not
diagnosed with
working,
bipolar,
she's
right?
getting money.
I think she was diagnosed with bipolar. She's bipolar.
Because of success?
The video, I don't know if you guys watched the documentary.
I didn't watch it.
I watched it, and it pretty much said that, like, the media is what broke her down.
Got it.
Like, the pressure. And you have to think, she's
definitely-
been in the spotlight since, I don't know what
Yeah.
age, but
She was a kid because
child.
she was
She
a
did crack,
Disney.
yeah.
She did the little, what was it?
Yeah.
The Disneyland people.
Yeah.
Yeah, and we don't know if she ever, like, played with drugs. Like, most kids that grow up in Hollywood
Yeah.
experiment. That could have went left for her.
Disney has
And
broke a lot of kids.
A
man.
lot of kids.
A lot of kids, man. Like a lot.
A lot.
Yeah.
They ain't
Like
drugged
as
out.
soon as they leave, like as soon as they
Justin
turn 18.
Timberlake, too.
Well, Justin made it. He just became a man in the woods, and he did R&B, and all of a sudden now he's in the woods playing guitars with Timbaland or whatever. But Disney, bro, like once you become a child star and then you like turn 18, like they start turning up.
They do.
They can't wait to start
Yeah.
doing coke.
Let's see who we got. Who we got?
You know what I mean?
Orlando.
They can't
That's
wait.
true.
They can't wait
They're
to
like-
show
Orlando
We're not
Brown.
children. Bro.
I saw that he got saved.
He's
and
doing better.
clean.
Yeah, I saw that too.
He
Yeah.
got cleaned and he's saved.
Yeah, shout out to him.
Yeah.
Because he was out there.
I
was
remember.
wildin'.
That
I
man said.
remember.
He said, Yo, my man's is wild.
Lindsay Lohan. Who
Oh,
else,
her
bro?
too, yeah.
It's
That
been a
made me
lot,
sad.
man. It's been a lot.
Raven Simone is kind of crazy. She's not on drugs though.
No, she's not though.
Yeah,
No,
but I
but
think
she's off. For
Yeah.
sure.
Yeah, she's off.
Yeah.
Yeah, they
You know what was funny though? So she's lesbian, right?
yeah.
And then I guess they offered to make her character on the new That's So Raven because I guess there's like a reboot or
Yeah.
not a
Yeah.
like but she's like the mom.
Yeah.
I guess they offered to make her lesbian and she was like, no.
Why?
That's what I said. Like, what do you mean?
And the thing about it is she was a joint back in the day. I ain't gonna lie to you.
You should think she looked good
Man,
too.
when I was a kid, bro. I was like,
Yeah.
yeah, she's the one.
I said all them cheetah girls would have got it.
Oh, wow.
That was
Man.
a vibe. You was definitely a cheetah girl back in the day.
I was not. Stop
They
it.
called her a cheetah girl.
You go
Stop
again,
it right
Kelly.
now.
Oh man, Disney. We gotta look out for all them kids on Disney. You know what though? You know that little black girl. She's like the new Disney star, but she's older.
Jackson?
No. She's one
Her
too.
too, yeah.
There's another one that's older. I think this one's probably like 18 now. She was in Grown Ups. She got all the sisters. They was on the Daddy's Girl, the Tyler Perry Daddy's Girl.
I don't know.
I have no idea.
Oh man, but anyway, they look like they doing good. Like I
Yeah.
feel like they're gonna be. And it's funny, the black ones are the ones that are gonna be good.
I think it made, man, their parents be like, you know what I mean, behind them like, listen, you ain't doing
Yeah.
it. You gonna shoot this show and you coming your ass
You're
home.
going right
Right.
home.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
You coming right home.
And you going to
no
church
after
tomorrow.
parties. I wish the manager would try to get you in a room by herself. You gonna do this show, you gonna bring your tail home.
Yeah.
That's how it would be with me. If I ever
sure.
with my kids and
Same.
anything, bro, you're not getting out of my sight.
Yo,
And I
my-
wish he would say it's because we have to. It's because he needs to act better, bro. Listen, we ain't finna do this.
Yeah.
Just like R. Kelly, like the parents that signed off the rights, just like, yeah, go to the studio. I'll see you in a week,
I mean, I don't want to speak ill on the dead, but where were Aaliyah's parents at?
bro. I don't know.
15 years old.
I don't know.
Yeah.
Let her get away with. Let her get away. She wanted to do it, but at the same time, like
That's crazy.
at 15,
Yeah.
you're not able to make those decisions.
Yeah. Crazy. Speaking of child stars,
Yeah.
did y'all see Little Fizz apologize to Omarion on stage?
No, I didn't.
No, I did not.
Yeah, so I think this was last night, actually.
Oh, so this is fresh.
This is fresh off the news. Breaking news. They doing the Millennial 2 tour, right? I guess.
They're still doing
Are they
that?
still doing
Yeah,
it?
this is like part 2 though. You know, this is like the second tour.
How many times
I'm
you
shocked.
been do the same?
As many times as these girls show up in the basketball dresses, the basketball jersey dresses. So yeah, Lil Fizz in front of the whole crowd and was like, "Yo, I did something effed up to my brother,
Yeah.
and I'm in front of all y'all. I want to apologize." And I said,
I really like that.
"I liked it too."
It does suck though that you had to do it. Like, what?
I'm gonna keep it a buck. You messed with your friend's baby.
What's that say about her though?
A lot.
What does that say about her? Like,
A lot.
and the cold part about it is like, cats is still like, oh, hey, bro, she's so bad. Like, bro, like she had a baby with this dude and he messed with his best friend. Like that's not attractive to me.
Publicly.
Yeah, because I
Like-
mean, like, there's a thin line.
Yeah.
It's a thin line between like being cool and being friends.
That's nasty.
And
though.
making money.
Like that's
That's-
like his brother. They
That's-
grew
Yeah.
up together. It's
That is so nasty
Yeah.
to do that to that man like that
Which
and to publicize it.
which B2K dude was you on when you were a kid?
it's embarrassing a little bit. But I was in a whole relationship in my mind with Omarion.
Okay.
Well, I mean that makes sense.
no,
he
for
was the
real.
front runner.
Yo,
If I saw him like on somebody in a music video, I would legit get angry.
my
Like,
wife was a Lil Fizz fan.
I mean, I was, but everyone
I
was,
was
into Lil
like-
Fizz.
What? I remember so we got together, I was like 16, 17. And like she still had a poster. She had a Lil Fizz picture. And I'm like, what? I'm like, what is going on?
I used to think he was cute, but I don't know. Omarion
He
had
gave me
my heart.
goofy vibes too. Yo.
They're all goofy, but
Yes,
He
I was
just-
gonna just say, including Marcus Houston.
Yes.
oh man,
Yeah. Marcus Houston's next on the Never mind.
remember Batman?
Never mind. We're gonna just go home.
He waited till she was 18. I mean, but
Oh,
Tyga,
yeah.
Tyga did it
yeah.
too with Kylie. He just
Nah,
didn't marry her.
Nah, he waited till she was 18. You know, when these boys start popping up.
Who?
With Marcus Houston.
Dudes start popping up. Yeah, they did.
I did. I thought he was gay, and then he popped up with the 18-year-old child bride, and I was like, wait a minute.
Raz B said that Chris Stokes
Here we go.
Allegedly.
and Marcus Houston used to make all the B2K members go down on him. You never seen that video?
How true is that?
Bro, Raz B might
You know
be
what?
crazy.
I think I did hear that
Bro, how
years
true
ago.
is that, bro?
Listen,
I don't know
listen.
if that's true.
So a lot of people say Raz B's just crazy. What if all that made him crazy?
Well, how
though?
do you make four dudes?
Yeah.
They were
Bro.
children, bro.
What do you mean?
They were like 12, 13 years old.
Hey,
Chris Stokes was
it
a grown
happens.
man.
It happens. Children get molested.
You're right.
And then this is what's normal now. Maybe they know
Yeah.
in the back of their mind it's not normal, but this is what we're doing. Like,
And
I don't know.
So you know the dude, remember that show The Game?
They're
Remember?
cousins.
Still,
once
bro,
again,
that don't matter.
stops nothing.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
you remember that show The Game?
Yeah, I never watched it though.
Okay, so did you ever watch that? The Game?
The show?
Okay, so there was the football player. His name is Jose. He's the black dude though,
Yeah.
right? I forget his real name, but he came out and said that he was molested by his best friend's dad at 13 years old, and he was saying that. Of course, like, 13 years old, like me, I'd be like, oh, ain't nobody gonna molest me at 13. But then you got to think about if it happens to you, though, you're in such shock. Like, damn, what is going on right now? Yeah. You know what I mean? Like, how how you gonna react?
All right.
Because I would assume that he would be the same way I would be. Like, it ain't gonna happen to me. But then it's like, damn, this grown man is doing this. This is wrong. I can't tell nobody because it's gonna make me look crazy.
Yep. And that's how they get you.
Yeah.
And now you're not talking, so it's all good.
So I think that's why Raz B's all crazy, bro. I think they mess with him the worst.
I believe it. Actually.
Yeah, I'm not gonna
I don't know.
disagree.
Yeah.
I know at 13, 14, I was moving different kind of way.
I mean, I was too.
You're not gonna put. Sorry,
I mean, I was too.
I was moving different.
Yeah.
I'd slap the shit out you.
I was definitely
13, 14.
fighting
Yeah, I was
multiple people
whipping
at
ass
once.
at 13, 14. Sorry.
That's
But,
right.
but it is what it is. I'm sorry.
But then again, we weren't in boy bands.
Yeah, that's the truth.
Yeah.
But prayers up to you. It does happen. I know a lot.
Yeah, man.
And prayers to the victims of anybody who ever went through that nastiness.
molestation
Yeah,
or
she's
anything
crazy.
like that. It's
So
not cool.
shout out to Lil Fizz for apologizing to Omarion. But Omarion, I don't know how you a better man than me, dog.
Bro, he
gotta
Did
let
he
like a
accept
boss.
it? Did he?
Yeah, they should.
He
Should
responded.
He would never get no money with me. Ever. I'm glad you like her,
Yep.
because that's your prize, buddy.
Exactly. I tell all of the rest of the B2K members, y'all ain't watched the Temptation movie? We replace this right now. We'll replace him again. We got a new Otis coming up.
Yeah, I'm glad you like it.
Yeah.
We are called to forgive, though, just so y'all know.
Yeah,
That
you're
is
right.
true.
You're right.
In order to be forgiven, we have to forgive.
That
Yes,
is
you're
hard.
correct.
It's literally my prayer every day because I mean, there's a lot of people that have hurt me close,
Yeah.
right? Like, and even in a similar situation, like Little Fizz, Amarion, and the baby mom, like you have to though, because things literally brew up inside of you.
Yeah.
Hate, anger, depression.
Yeah, don't hold on to it.
You end up becoming who you hate. It's
Yeah.
not. It's a whole process. Next thing you know, it's been 5 years,
Yeah.
and you're like,
Yeah.
wait a minute.
You can forgive, but I'm never going to forget.
That part. You don't necessarily
never
have to
forget.
have them in your circle, though.
Oh,
so
no,
I
right.
wouldn't be making money with him.
Yeah,
but,
yeah, we-
you know,
yeah, you can-
he could even
yeah.
save the apology for something more private. Like, don't do that.
Jesus.
That needs to happen more often. I'm tired of everybody have to publicize everything.
Like,
all the time.
to me,
Just
now
reach
it's not
out.
genuine, man.
No, it's not.
Come talk to me in private and really tell me.
You know what I'm
like,
saying? Behind the scenes, we
Yeah.
just wrap it up. You my brother. Whoop, whoop, whoop,
Yeah.
whoop.
I'm glad we're here.
Yeah.
I'm glad. Let me scoot up, man. Let me scoot up. I was involved in the most corniest internet beef this past week. Did you see any of this before I deleted it?
where was it on one of your posts? or something?
So let me tell you. So I don't even think I rap no more. I rap from time to time, but just because like I'm bored and I'm fun and I just want to do it, right?
Yeah.
I put out a rap video of just me like rapping to a song, like talking my ish, right? And I wake up the next morning. So this was last Sunday morning now, okay? I put that video out Saturday. Last Sunday morning, I get a comment. I didn't even want to talk about this, but I'm still a little upset at this whole situation, okay? So Sunday morning comes, I get a notification from Facebook. I read it. It's some dude. Should I even say his name?
Nah.
Okay, it's some dude. And he says, challenge accepted, right? So I responded under there. I said, what do you mean challenge accepted? Because I'm confused. I'm like,
That's so random.
right? And then his exact quote was, I'm not from Sacramento, but challenge accepted, right?
Yeah.
This clown is from Oakland. Let me just say that, okay? So then I said, what do you mean? What do you mean the challenge accepted? I wasn't challenging anybody. And he said, you said you were the best rapper in the city. I said, that's not a challenge. This is a fact.
Yeah.
Okay? And then he goes, okay, bet. Right? So then I'm getting text messages saying, get him. Right? So then I'm like, okay, I left it at that. Like, right? I said, and then he did the little Waka Flocka gif, the one that where he's like, okay. You know, you ever see that? So then he posted that, and I'm like, man, whatever, bro. You're not even like an ounce of my skills, right?
Yeah.
So then I let it go. Then dude makes a post on Facebook, and he was like, I keep hearing everybody say they the best rapper, and he was like being real disrespectful in the post, and pardon my language, but I have to say this just to say, he said, y'all need to just shut the fuck up and blah, 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 blah. So I took that as, okay, now you're being disrespectful, right? So I commented on there, and I said, bro, don't be disrespectful. I'm going to DM you basically so we could squash this.
Yeah.
Because now, knowing who I am, you're going to get me to the point where it's like, now we're going to have a problem.
I'm a rapper. I'm at the beach. Yo.
Exactly. So then, right? So then I start messaging him, trying to like, smooth it out because I'm also trying to be a born again Christian like Desiree. Okay? I'm trying to take the righteous path. So while I'm writing him a message, I get another notification. Boom. You ain't gotta DM me. Trying to be tough on Facebook, trying to be tough, right? And he's like, you took it away. I don't care how you took it, blah, blah, blah. And keep in mind, not an ounce of tough in this dude. Not a like he would not throw a punch.
He ain't the sharpest knife in the box, basically.
Never, right? So I see that, And I'm still irritated, but I'm like, let me just continue writing him. And in my message, all I basically said was, bro, don't be disrespectful. I wasn't being disrespectful to you, and because you're gonna say something that's gonna make me take it somewhere that I don't want to take it, right? So then I did that. Then he doubles down, more disrespect in the DMs, right? Just more disrespect to me, just like I'm some sucker, right? More disrespect, and then he says. So now I'm amped up. Now I'm like, okay, I'm gonna smack you when I see you. I'm gonna smack you when I see you, because I will see you, right?
Yeah.
So now I'm upset. Then he says, if you think you that good of a rapper, why don't we do this? I'll give you a week. Next Sunday, we'll come back live at 12. We'll write verses about each other, and we'll display them and let the people decide. And I said, dog, I do this. I do this. Why are you waiting a week? I'll come at you in 2 hours, right?
Yeah.
I thought the same thing. I was like, a week? You need prep time?
Yeah, he didn't need
Listen,
a lot of time.
I literally was so angry. I went to the garage. In 2 hours, I wrote, recorded, and dropped a video.
Yeah.
A 2-minute long rap video getting on him.
Yeah.
Right? Tagged him in it. Every hour's going by. Nothing. I keep reposting it. I keep tagging him. Hours gone by. Where you at? 2 hours gone by. Where you at? 3 hours. Where you at? Finally.
I missed all of this.
Finally, I'll let you hear it. I still got him. So finally, let's say 10 hours later, he comes back. I want to play it. I want y'all to let me play it.
Okay.
They said play it. 10 hours later, do I play them both? Do I play my side too?
Bro, just play yours, because his is
I
trash.
gotta play his. I have to play his.
Super trash.
Okay, let me find this. Hold up.
I want to let everybody on YouTube know we're going over.
We're going over. Sorry. Thank you. Okay. So this was me 2 hours after all this happened. Okay, and let me give you the backstory, okay? I'm gonna say this little clown's name. His name is Van, okay? He's a bozo, all right? There's this battle rapper girl named My Verse. Okay, like me and her was like tweeting each other one time, and then like he instantly hopped in my DMs. This was a couple years ago. It's probably like a year or two ago, and he was like, "Man, you need to lay off my girl. You ain't got her number though, LOL." I swear, right? Yeah. But it's not his girl. It's not his girl, right? Not his girl. He screenshots that he has her phone number, and I'm like, okay, I already know you got her number on some not on some stuff you trying to make it seem like. So this is what I do.
And I ain't expect for you to speak up. We on 2 different levels. The Lord knows you can't compete, bruh, or keep up. Shit, I'm relaxing. I do this with my feet up. I'm feeling back in high school how I have to smack this geek up. All that back and forth on Facebook, that shit for the birds. Who knew that I'd be 30 years old and still picking on nerds? This nigga hanging on my dick like he did with my verse. He bragged about getting a number, but all he did was got curved. Hey, who you think you pulling? Scratch that. Who you think you fooling? I'm the teacher. You the student, nigga. Who you think you schooling? He gon' get himself hurt, so keep the disrespect at a minimum. He got tough on the internet. I guess he was being typical. Cause if we were face to face, I promise he wouldn't get physical. But I really smacked the shit out you, dog, and I'm being literal. And he gon' need a healer like Dr. Sebi involved. I'll poke that nerd in the eyeball. I'm talking wedgies and all. So keep that tough talk to yourself unless you ready to brawl. Cause I got niggas that'll touch you for me if I gave them the call. And lyrically, you nowhere near to me. Physically, you don't put fear in me. You don't have an ounce of my fucking talent, and I hope you hearing me. You don't want me to go into that direction where you steering me. You whacking when it come to rapping, you clearly not even appear to me. So what does it appear to be? Please let me know now. Cause once I go, I'm telling you right now, I ain't gonna slow down. In the booth or in the street, anywhere it can go down. Battle rap or fight club, I guarantee I'm winning both rounds. This nigga a fan of mine, you could practice 1,000 times. When it comes to rapping, you can't touch this like it's hammer time. Stand in line, I got a ton of haters just like you. Studying all of my moves, hoping it's something that they can try too. Shit, I despise you, I don't even like you. I was looking for competition, I ain't even mean to find you. The same nigga talking, the same nigga that's in my DMs, trying to come on my podcast, got me begging me to be friends. Nobody like you, I'm the only one that won't pretend. You'll never be on the same fucking level that the King's in, nigga.
All right, so look, this is the same dude that was really like, Bro, I'll show you the messages, Scorch. He offered to pay us to come on the podcast.
Yeah. That's
Hey,
your man.
y'all.
I ain't take that money because I only want cool people on this podcast.
Yeah, of course.
No nerds are allowed.
Yeah.
Okay? Now you fast forward 10 hours later. This is what he comes with.
You don't even need to play the whole thing.
This to Joey Joseph, nigga.
Oh,
I
wow.
don't know your rap name.
It's
I
already
ain't
started
heard one
off.
song and nothing by you, bro. First off, you the one talking tough. You rap better, you really need to stop it, bruh. Cause in the messages, you talking like you wanna fight when I was just trying to test your skills on the mic. And that one word I said was disrespectful. I was being straight up and you was being emotional. You think you can out-rap me? Well, where's your complexity? All I hear is a bunch of what ifs and lyrical insecurity. You said I'm on your dick and I don't know your rap name. I ain't heard one song and ain't studied one thing. I'm just being real, bro. I'm competitive with lyrics and your 2-minute verse. Nobody wanna hear it.
And your too many versions, nobody want to hear it. What in the rapper's delight was that?
Hold on. I cannot rap. I am the whitest guy in the world. I cannot rap. I can out-rap that.
Listen, Nate
Man.
Dogg.
10 hours?
Listen,
Right.
he had 10 hours. Okay?
Unbelievable.
He said he was better than me.
He needed a week.
This guy legit does rap battles. He's literally battled people. So I'm thinking, oh, okay, this is going to be a fun little sparring session.
Yeah, it's nice little.
He's not going to beat me, but it's going to be a fun little sparring session.
He is the Washington Generals of rap battle.
Dude,
Step into the Globetrotters.
the first like 3 seconds, I was like, interesting intro.
So listen, man, listen. So then he puts that out. I find it hysterically funny. Okay, I find that hilarious. So I'm sharing it for him. I'm sharing the thing. I'm telling all of my followers, look at this, right? I'm saying, watch and listen to this. And then he go, and I'm laughing. At this point, I'm like, oh, I can't even beat you up. You kind of slow. I can't even fight you. Like you obviously, you think that you're something that you're not, right? So I'm telling him, hey, bro, you good. I don't want no problems. You know what I mean? And he keeps, and then he keeps screenshotting me threatening him. He's like, you threatened me. I'm like, bro, I didn't threaten you. He's screenshotting, he's posting it, and I'm like, oh, he's the police. I'm like, he's telling everybody I'm threatening him. What I said was, you're going to make me take it somewhere I don't want to take it, so please relax. I'm begging him to apologize. I was begging him to apologize to me because I didn't want to smack him. And then he's like, you the one who's saying you're gonna smack me, blah, 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 blah. You don't live what you rap about. And I said, Van, you're confusing me not wanting to smack you with me not smacking you. I said, bro, I don't want to smack the shit out of you when I see you, but your level of disrespect is leaving me no choice but to smack the shit out of you when I see you, because I will see you, and I will really get this nerd a wedgie. I will literally take this nerd to the bathroom and give him a fucking swirly. Van, this is the last time I'm ever going to talk about you, dog. Stop it. Sorry for cursing.
That be that. All right, man.
Desiree, we're gonna do some music and get out of here. We're gonna see what you was listening to this past week. Man, I'm sorry, y'all. I didn't even want to do it.
It's all great, baby.
All right. Back to being a Christian. Okay, let's hit this.
Okay.
What kind of music do you usually have here?
You kids today, I gotta tell you, you don't even know what good music is. Listen to this. This is good music.
This should be played at high volume.
Go on, Scorch.
So, what have I been listening to? Man, let's just do this. Let's put a classic in there. Big Punisher, Capital Punishment.
Oh,
Throwback. Yeah, man, I'm listening to that on the way over here.
Okay. Shout out.
Check
to
it out.
Rest in peace.
That's just Big Pun.
Yeah.
Classic.
What about you, Des? What have you been listening to?
I listen to gospel.
Let's hear it. Give us your number one gospel song that you're slapping right now.
This week I've been playing Champion.
Okay.
I'm trying to see who is it by. There's it's this song. You know, a lot of gospel artists like cover the same songs.
Yeah.
The one that I like though, right now is by Maverick City Music. You guys heard of them?
I have not.
They are originally they're like the gospel group from Elevation Church. Have you heard of Elevation Church?
I have heard of that, yes.
Yeah.
So they originated from there, and now they just do their own thing. They do music on the, they record music. So I like their version of Champion.
And they're on Apple Music?
Yeah.
Okay.
So Brandon Lake and what's her name? Mary Ann J. George. Their version is good.
Cool.
Cool. All right, we're going to check that out. Nate Dogg.
I've been listening to this Bay Area rapper named Van.
I was like,
Sorry.
wait till you get ready.
I could not resist. No, Limp Bizkit dropped their first song in 7 years. It's called Dad Vibes, and it's better than you'd think.
I'm going to check that
Me
out.
too.
I am going to check that out. Shout out to Limp Bizkit. All right. What did I do last week? I don't remember. I know this week, so Lucky Day dropped a record called Over. Fire.
He's been on the road, man.
Bro, Lucky Day is the greatest doing it right now. I think.
Did you post that?
I did.
Yeah.
I be putting you guys on to good music all the time. All the girls. All the girls be DMing me like, oh, my God, I love this
Honestly,
song.
I think I did listen, like, when I used to listen to secular music and stuff. I think I did listen to a few things that you've posted, and they're...
Got good taste in music.
Yeah, they are.
Well, Des, thank you for coming on the podcast
thank you.
today. You are now officially a cool kid, even though you've been a cool kid from back in the day. Even though I don't remember kissing you, but it doesn't sound like something I wouldn't have done.
That's how honestly, that's probably one of my bigger memories of you. Like, you brought up seeing me at work before years ago, and I'm like, dang, I don't remember that. And then it came to me. But I'm like, well, I sure do remember you grabbing my face often.
Face.
Yes. Charges coming soon. No, I'm just All right, ladies and gentlemen. Well, you know who it is. It's the Cool Kids Table Podcast. Subscribe to all of that. We'll be back next. Scorch, maybe you'll be back. I'm not going to be here next week.
Oh, okay.
I'm in Vegas.
Okay.
Deontay Wilder fight.
Okay. We'll make it happen. We'll make something happen.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, we appreciate y'all. Thank you, Des, again.
Yes, thank you for having me.
Thank you.
This was fun.
Yes. And you want to tell everybody like where to follow you and all that, if they want to follow you, or where to go to church, something.
Yeah, sure. My name's right there.
Oh yeah, follow her.
Follow me.
Follow her there. But you better come correct.
Nothing but Christian stuff. Just
FYI,
if you don't like it, don't follow me.
Exactly. Don't know goofies go in her DMs unless you're really willing to pray and pay her tithes.
Don't.
I'm just kidding.
It ain't like that. All I'm saying is, hey, if you don't feel some way, don't follow me. Don't watch my stories.
That's funny. That's a new level of flex for a Christian girl. You know how girls be like, you gotta pay my bills. And they like, nah, you gotta pay my tithes.
You can't pay somebody else's tithes.
And you can. You just be like, God, look, God,
pay
this
your
I got my
tithes
10% and your 10%.
Hey, yo, God, this for her.
Hey, that's crazy.
All right, y'all, we out. Peace.